Okay. I've been wanting to talk about this for a while and just mention something, anything. Uh, First, let me start off by saying, in the mid 90s, or really I should probably set up something. Uh, as everybody knows, part of a problem with popular forms of music is that when it's popular, record companies will buy up any type of band or artist or whatever that makes that same style of music, whether it's good or whether it's bad. And that's when you get the overflow. And that's when the market becomes flooded and gets too much of the same thing. And then it starts to die out, and then a new fad has to come in. And well, the 90s was, of course, the decade of the alternative or the grunge movement. So that meant, a lot of Nirvana, a lot of Soundgarden, Stone Temple Pilots, Pearl Jam, a lot of those type of bands that all came out of Seattle. But the difference with those bands is the fact that they were different from each other. They were. They did talk about different subjects, and they did have a different style of music. But record companies saw it as being popular, and so out of that, every other fucking band that made that same style of music, whether they had talent or not, they were bought up and they were given record deals. Some were good, some were okay, some were great, and then others were terrible. And I'd like to talk about one of those bands. And the sad thing is that for a while, I was actually a fan of this band until I grew up and my mind evolved and I was able to look back and say, what in the hell did I ever see in these guys? And that band is Bush. These guys suck. Oh my god, they fucking suck. Their music is fine. It's what do you expect from alternative music? It sounds good. But the lyrics are god-awful. And the main reason why I want to talk about this is because I was looking back to see what it was I ever saw in these guys. And rather than, just going to a store and buying a CD, which I know I'm not going to want, I was able to find a bunch of clips on YouTube. And every other comment was positive. Very positive. Some people bitching and moaning about, why can't our music, be like this today? It already is. It's already garbage. What are you complaining about? It's already garbage. It's just pop garbage. And then there were a few people who compared Bush to Tool. Tool! Really? And in case you don't know who Tool is, they are a progressive rock metal band, vastly different than any other form of music that you've probably ever heard. And they've been around since like the late 80s to very early 90s. And Tool's always been unique in that they've always separated themselves and they do their own thing. They do whatever the hell they want to do. And they're very good at that. But really? Bush is like Tool to you? Oh. Jesus Christ. And just to give you an example of how bad some of these lyrics are, just look up some of their songs, like Everything Zen, or Swim, or a song like Glycerine, or even The Little Things That Kill. They have lyrics that serve absolutely no purpose. Like, for example, in The Little Things That Kill, they have a line in there, just randomly thrown out, where they say, "The cupboard is empty, we really need food." And then the following line, as if it wasn't dumb enough, is summer is winter and you always knew. What the fuck does that even mean? I'll give you a hint. It means nothing. It's trying to sound poetic, just without being poetic. It's nothing. It's hot air. That's all it is. You know, it's alternative music that's really trying to be alternative. You know, that's trying to be just like Nirvana, you know, dark and depressing, only without talent. Now, I'll admit, Nirvana, they've had a lot of hit and misses with me. A lot of hit and misses. There's maybe 3 or maybe even at best a few other songs that I do like by them. I will admit the lyrics are but they're not terrible. They're not god-awful and stupid and trying to come off as arty and deep, like this crap. I'm going to try and see if I can post some links to some of these Bush songs so that you can hear them for yourself if you want to. I would suggest if you don't. And I imagine these comments that are posted by people that are saying like, man, yeah, this music is awesome, man. It reminds me of Tool. I can't help but think that these are probably teenagers who have no idea what the hell they're talking about. I was a teenager once too, and I was really stupid. You know, I like to think I wasn't this stupid. But what do you expect? This is just something I just had to get off my chest. Ugh. It's rather depressing, to be honest. And that's all I'm saying.